Today, we're going to talk about creating a PFEP, a plan for every part. First, we'll define a PFEP and its characteristics. Next, we'll talk about what information you should include in a PFEP. Then we'll talk about maintaining the integrity of the PFEP. And finally, we'll discuss benefits and keys to success. A PFEP typically comes from information that already exists but is stored in many different places. A PFEP makes information visible to everyone. Typically, you would use a spreadsheet or database to serve as your PFEP. It must have the ability to sort data, and it must permit changes in additional categories with a minimum effort. Finally, it must be flexible and easy to modify. What information should you include in your PFEP? You should include all of the data about each part that you need. This typically includes part number, description, usage data, storage location, container sizes, supplier information, including supplier ratings, lead time, transit time, etc. You should be able to download this spreadsheet as an example on this page in the e-learning system. When you first create a PFEP, start with a scope you are certain you can manage, such as one cell or one product family. Do not take shortcuts to compromise the quality of the data. Plan carefully from the outset about data elements other parts might require, and enter data in the smallest element possible. How will you maintain the integrity of the PFEP? We recommend that you appoint one person from production control as the PFEP manager. Have PFEP assistants if there are numerous value streams, and ensure that changes or updates can only be made by the PFEP manager. For example, you might use a database system like Smartsheet to control change access versus read-only access. Make sure you develop precise guidelines for changes. Why go through all of this trouble? Well, here are the benefits of a PFEP. 1. Ability to begin creation of a lean material handling system. 2. Storage of all pertinent data on all parts in one central, accessible location. 3. Ability to sort parts data by various categories, such as container size, supplier location, and daily usage. And 4. Ability to quickly respond to operations questions regarding parts and suppliers. So, there you have it. But there's one last thing. Let's talk about some keys to success. 1. Select a PFEP format that has sorting capabilities. 2. Load data in the smallest element possible. For example, container size should be entered as 3 different dimensions: length, width, and height. 3. Appoint a PFEP manager responsible for the accuracy and updating of the PFEP. 4. Ensure controlled maintenance of the PFEP through a set of controlled guidelines. 5. Establish a system to update the PFEP. In other words, a change request form. An electronic web form would be ideal.